This video is just showing you something that I do within my Ableton template to speed up the process of selecting reverbs and delays and effect sends. So this is my template that I'm building. I'm still building it, and I've got different various instruments loaded. So when I load up Ableton, this is what I see, and it gets me making tracks faster. Now, I've got my effects return channels over here, and in the first one is my room reverbs. There's 3 different room reverbs in their own chains, and that allows me to have 3 different sounds I've chosen that I like, and I can choose between which reverb quite quickly. And the reason I'm showing you this for speed is because I've done this chain selector. When you hit the chain button here, hide, there you go, hide or chain, and I've right click and I've hit distribute ranges equally, and then I've macroed this, so I've assigned the blue chain selector to macro 1, and that means that when I turn macro 1 you'll see the chain selector go along. So the top chain is a Reverb plugin, and I've got a nice room sound there, so if you play the sample, I've send it to the room and then listen to that. Quite a natural sound. And then my second one, as I move my chain selector over to the second chain, the second one is by Valhalla, which is a great reverb plugin, which I hope most people have got, vintage verb, and that's got a different sound, you know, slightly richer reverb there. And then on the third one, going further along, I've got a convolution reverb, much more dramatic, and it's a made for drum setting in their Convolution Reverb Pro, which I think is a Max for Live reverb. And so yeah, that's just a very quick way to audition different reverbs, work out which one you like, and then, you know, move on, carry on creating. Otherwise you'd have to have different returns set up for different sounds, and you can add as many chains down here as you like, but I think 3 or 4 is a good amount, because if you go through and you find a sound that you like, then you can put it in a chain here, save it in that chain. It's always going to be there in your template to use. And I've done the same thing with compression and some delays. Audio Effect Rack D is actually some tape delays, which are kind of echoey and similar things. So yeah, you can have 3 different sounds. So listen to this. So chain 1, simple stereo delay. Chain 2 is the echo, which is an Ableton setup, and it's got his EQ setting on there. I really like it. It's got a reverb built in. And the space echo, which is the Arturia space echo on the third chain. And you can obviously automate that throughout a track, so different sections of a song, different effects, just automate that chain selection. So your verse could be this delay, chorus be on that delay, you know, and you know, you can kind of go wild with it really, but essentially for flexibility and speed, having this ability just to turn one knob and audition sounds is very, very fast and very inspirational. So yeah, I hope that's useful. And again, you can set this up for any of your favourite effects. Just create the chain there, right click, create chain, and then drag in your effects. Okay, I hope that helps. Enjoy.